el teléfono y después salimos de eso.
Chacho, no sirven Call of Duty y no sirven aquí tampoco.
Pero ahora, yo te digo, entra en el teléfono, vamos a resolver ahora y ahorita vamos a salga y te ayudo. All you gotta do is go to, look, here, right there, right, download, right here. And the where, ahí. Alright, go, alright, so download it there and it should be free. ¿Qué más falta? Falta Feli y otro gente. Alright, continue to Chrome. Download Chrome,
Alright.
right.
Yo, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Ya veo yo.
Sound like you're in a stadium, though. Mac,
Like I'm in a stadium?
He's in Yankee Stadium right now. Haciéndose la vacuna.
Mac, that one.
Merlin, your camera goes in and out of focus.
Download it, déjame ver.
This is the testing phases.
No,
I get all the fucking buttons out right now.
Look at that. Press the little search. Oh, Francis said I do that. What was you? Open that. Open that. Ya tú lo tenías 3 veces con eso. Open that. Ya, loco. No sean como Feli, mi gente, ¿eh?
No, hay una esperanza.
¿Dónde está Feli?
Oh.
Pero ¿qué tiene que ver esto que estamos haciendo con tu teléfono? Si tú no tienes celular. Drag it. La flechita says drag it. So you drag it.
Ese es Santo Domingo. Eso.
Now, ahora cuando eso tú lo abres. Ya. Okay, chequea. You should already have it. That's an application. Go under the thing abajo. Why would you buy something? Bueno, que me callado, porque tú te pones a llorar y va. ¿Qué quieres llorar? Oh, you can press it now. It should be on the bottom where your applications is. Ahí da.
Yes.
Ahí tiene que. Go to the right. 2 fingers. Whoop. You did 3 fingers there. Alright, okay. Pero que esté, okay. Can you get on the phone so we can do this and then you do that?
Agarra la mano a ese tipo.
He's getting it. He don't move there. Hey, alright. My boy Francis is here. I try to get a female.
Merlin, de lo mío.
Hey, yo.
Pues enseñando la cara para que
No,
te
verdad, soy yo.
Va a creer que es el cuerpo hablando.
Soy yo.
Hey, Luis.
Yo sé que no aparezco, pero estoy aquí todavía en alma.
What's up, guys? What's up?
No, yo estoy aquí para ver qué es la mierda ustedes van a hablar.
Ya casi más.
A chimear, vamos a chimear.
Yeah, we see your screen. Well, I mean, we see you.
Yeah, but I don't see.
I see everybody. It's 6.
No, but I was trying to share my screen.
Yeah. Mira cómo está esa pared. Yo, who's lived upstairs? Hulk? Yo.
Oye, Feli, son la gente de la 3 mañana rapando, ¿verdad que sí?
¿Qué es la alarma que está ahí?
Yeah, nigga.
Son la gente allá arriba rampando en la cama, rompiendo la cama y que están ellos, ¿verdad?
Yo no estoy para los chistes ahora mismo. Yo no estoy para eso.
Oh, ay. Está guapo.
Está en negocio también, está bien.
¿Quién que está por la cocina? Eres tú, Meli, para los cuchillos de servillete, se la pasan.
Quieren hacer, ya empezaron mal. A las 9,
Testing.
vaca. Empiezan a las
I'm
9
testing
y
my lighting.
The portable
Ok.
charger.
¿De quién es la culpa que Feli no estaba ready a las 9?
El mismo.
El mismo. Estamos aquí ya hace rato.
Debe de empezar un podcast a las 9, empezarlo a las 8:30 para que todo el mundo.
Está bien, te dijimos, vamos a decir que es las 8:30 para que tú vengas a las 9.
Cabrón, a las
Es que mi gente entiende que somos todos latinos, todo es media hora después que se dice, media hora antes que se dice.
Coño,
Ok,
sí.
ya. Everybody's here, I guess. You know, el que se quedó afuera, we'll just have him come in. As like, you know, like, come in, hey, ¿qué es lo que es la gente?
Ay,
Like,
cabrón,
is, that,
maldita sea.
is your boy Angel coming in?
I don't know, bro, because you want to do shit last minute, so I had to send him
Ok, si tú vas a seguir
Falta mucho,
estando
se me olvidó todavía. Falta mucho todavía.
¿Y qué es la vaina?
Yo, mira, oye,
yendo, porque son las 9.
¿Y ese tema, Beck?
¿quieres este lente? Te lo regalo.
Estamos bien.
Porque ese es
Yo my
cerveza.
phone about to die too.
Perfecto, perfecto.
And
Es
it-
más,
and
fue la
it
luz.
occur while installing the select
Pero
update.
dígale si va que entra.
Siva would be mad funny, yo.
Let me tell
I
you.
don't think Siva, I don't think Siva, no, Siva will probably come in like as a fan, but I don't think Siva's gonna have time. But that's
Oh, okay.
You know, because Siva's literally at work right now. So
Yeah, he come out late, bro.
Siva cierra la bodega.
Ese está streaming at 2 a.m. for the niggas in UK setup, porque aquí no.
Nigga, it is 4 a.m. for me.
Yeah, this nigga's in 4 a.m. right now. Mini Moreno.
Look at this bullshit, bro. What the fuck?
Feli está llorando, loco. Come on.
Yeah, nigga.
All right, so at what time is everyone? What time you guys think is best for us to start the podcast? Remember, a podcast we can choose to go live, or we can record it así entre nosotros and then we post it.
A la hora que fue el internet.
7 or 8. 7 or 8 is usually prime area for when most people are either off work, before bed. That's around the time people go on YouTube and shit.
I think 8 will be perfect, actually. Y le damos tiempo a Dylan también, porque I think it's mad late over there.
All right,
Sound
we got a
good.
we got a good response on 8 p.m.
8 p.m. It's gonna be Monday still?
We get to how many days you guys are available? 'Cause I like Mondays.
Estoy colectando, hasta que se termine la coleta, yo estoy en la casa.
Any day.
So, up to September, I think que quita la coleta, so yo no sé.
Remember, we could do on that same day. We could do podcast also. We just gotta finish.
We should do like a
We
nice,
can-
like middle of the week, maybe Wednesday or something.
I like. All right, so 8 p.m. Wednesdays.
Y'all fine with that?
Yeah.
8 p.m. Wednesday sounds good.
8 p.m.
I might miss a few because you know the Navy be changing my schedule, but I mean, on my part, I'll try my best to get online.
O martes está bien, el martes que sale todos los juegos.
Tuesday.
When there's over the release date, it will be like on Tuesday for game. Rottweiler, no está Rottweiler. Diablo, cómo está es feo y lo más malo aquí, dice Rottweiler.
What if, well, I like Monday. I like Monday and Tuesday. You know, I like Monday and Tuesday because Wednesday is usually the day that most people are online. Like Wednesday is showing that on Instagram and social media platform. Es que la gente mata on Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. Everybody's at work. Everybody's looking not to work. You know, it can piss us all time.
All right,
So I like Wednesday. Wednesday will give us, if we do Monday and it's up, you know, Wednesday we know we get that little rush and that they're looking for stuff to watch and shit,
Mhm.
and they'll find us. I also like Mondays because everybody hates Mondays. So if we are something that they're looking forward to, that is also dope.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, and if a release is happening on Tuesday, on Monday 12 o'clock we can do like a special. Maybe like at 12 o'clock one of us is playing the game, and you know, on the live stream and stuff.
That's true. Sound good actually.
Do we plan on doing like a group? Like it's like when I'm back home and shit, we're gonna do like on location podcast and shit where we all together.
I would love for that to happen. I would love for that to happen. If we could have our own base where we have microphones and a dope ass podcast, it could be a room or whatever. But
Yeah, bodega.
Felix, maybe you know, not everyone can make it.
Yeah.
So me entiendes? Now, if the podcast is big enough where now we're like, yo, guys, we have sponsorship left to right. You know, it's like now we could build our own space. Now that's different, you know, because now we'll be working there, and you know, if this becomes something that we're really doing full time, because the goal of this is kind of like to build every gamer up to be independent. But since we're a big community, why not, you know, start with us?
Mhm.
Being the priority. For example, let's say Merlin's streaming. Merlin got and give me his cuts. His cuts will be priority as far as a fan sending us or a follower like, yo, that's a clip. At the otro, more likely to be like, all right, yo, this is Merlin this week. This is how we do this week. This is VH1. This is Philly. And then we put the other people because we try to build it up where everyone wants to make a shout out from us, you know? Is that like, yo, Manitos Gaming posted, yo, go check that out. And ahí a esa persona le lleguen ciertos seguidores that want to.
I got you.
You know, for example, my boy Francis, I think he left, so fue salió. Yeah.
What the fuck, bro?
He plays adventure games. So everyone has different type of games. So we kind of got to grab someone from each person, each place.
Yeah.
And I have Felix at this boy. His name is Angel, and I'm gonna give news. I want more of that. You know, everyone there has to have a job. As far as traer un tema a la mesa and have the tema developed. For example, if like this Monday is my thing to have a tema, I will say, okay, Mario el mejor juego del mundo, and I have statistics. I have when it released, I have all the basics on it, and then when I ask questions to you guys, everyone can kind of give me their take, and hopefully by then we'll send the link out to everyone, and they could join. And if they raise their hand, I can kind of like plan to give his point on it. Like, but this has to be laid back.
Oh my God!
This has to be something where everyone is saying things, everyone is giving out good information, but it's funny because it has to be relatable. Like I've seen other podcasts where they're too formal and gamers aren't really. Gamers curse, gamers get mad, gamers when they have a point is da. So
right, something relatable. I mean, something that they can relate to.
Yeah.
It's good that everybody have their own take too with different games.
Yeah, like one of you guys should be more. You guys are more multiplayer than anything. Another person is like, I'm not really a multiplayer kind of guy. I'm more of a first-person shooter. So we'll have someone on every handed. Okay, they can kind of like give their take on it. Like, what, the new Call of Duty is coming out. How we do is trying it out. He's gonna be live all day, or however many times how we do have that day to kind of go live. It's like, yo, go watch that, and then people get a feel. While how we do. Hopefully by then he's talking, and
Cuando yo me quillo, yo hago.
He's telling people like, oh, I like this about they added this new. I feel this guy is the best. Podcast is something more laid back than anything. It's just us giving our opinion on anything and giving information to gamers that are not out there. Because we're all Latinos, and us Latinos don't know shit. A lot of us come over here, and a lot of us are gamers, a lot of really good gamers, and we're not out there. We're not even making money because we don't know how to go about anything. Like, we think that tournament is the only thing. You have a nigga like Ninja who just made like $50 million based off his skin on Fortnite.
Yeah.
So that's what we're trying to get. That's what we're going to. We're trying to head at. So when we do the podcast, try to have a mic or something. Try to like have everything low, so everything that we're saying, I'm able to put it also on Spotify. I could put it on Apple Music. So the podcast is also listening while people are driving and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, a la misma vez. We're trying to get sponsors. We're trying to get everything. You also have to think about the algorithms of YouTube and all that shit. So if we are going to start doing this podcast, we have to start, for the most part. I know that we all from, New York and we somos Latinos, but there's certain things that we can't say if we want to get monetized. Like saying, yo, what's up, my nigga? Anything with my nigga, that shit will get you canceled immediately. So we have to start watching what we're saying.
Yeah.
Perfect. When we're live, that's a good thing that he brought up. When we're live, we got to try not to curse anything. Now, si nosotros estamos haciendo por ejemplo, estamos haciendo un podcast where we know that we're not live, it's not to curse because ain't nobody trying to edit these little pieces. But more or less, it's like Dylan said, let's just try not to say words like that'll get us canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the biggest problem because we see it all the time. PewDiePie, how long he got canceled for when he called that nigga a nigga? Think about that, and like all these YouTubers that fell from the graces because they said one word. All it takes is one person.
Una palabra, that's it.
Nosotros, remember, nosotros vamos en español, pero a uno se le zafa de un manega de una vez. Because inglés. Pero como the whole podcast should be in Spanish with a little bit of English. Like if you're having a problem expressing yourself and you want to go to the English real quick for it, perfect. ¿Tú me entiendes?
Bueno,
Pero podcast de inglés hay mucho, ¿tú me entiendes? Pero si nosotros podemos hablar el podcast entero en español con un chin de inglés, tú sabes que el español es el que está dominando aquí. Because even for me va a ser un poco difícil a veces. Vengo y te digo 2000 vainas en inglés, en español, me quedo toqueado, and I'll be like, so yeah, you know, then it's all, then esas son las vainas que me encojonan a mí, like stuff like that. So I'm hoping that everyone here is definitely down. I do want to add a girl. I think a girl gamer would be dope for us to have, so she could give her perspective. I hit someone up, but she said she wasn't gaming like she used to. She said she'll let me know. Yeah. So hopefully a girl gamer.
I could find one.
What about your sister? How we do?
No, she don't really game though.
Que sepa más o menos que son de algo y pueda con nosotros.
I can ask my wife, but she's not Hispanic. And she doesn't really speak Spanish like that. But she's a gamer.
Ponemos en la story, a ver.
Yo con una peluca y ya.
What about this? Let's leave that open so the public can kind of come in and suggest someone. You know, like cuando ellos necesitamos una mujer para que entre al equipo de nosotros en podcast, and ahí aparece, we'll leave that open. So that'll be dope.
Le ponemos una peluca a Rowiley ya.
So what are topics that we can like touch? You know, as far as like I know I always bring up stuff from the past, like you know, Gears of War, Final Fantasy, League of Legends. I think everyone tiene, como yo digo, in different géneros, something that they're really good at, or a game that they know that's great. Like I hate RPG games. Final Fantasy, I never understood why that shit came out.
That's me, bro. I got
bro.
Yeah.
I think RPG
But I'm into
sounds
adventure games, Crash Bandicoot, and
La
stuff like
pistola
that.
de RPG you said usar.
All that shit, you know.
I mean,
I
like,
do
I'm the Legend of Zelda person. dude.
Melinda, what's up?
Like from right here, tú me entiendes, like this, because like for right now, all y'all talking, like I can't hear nobody because everybody's muted. So from time to time, like I'll, you know, like we'll raise our hand and we'll have signs where it's like, if I'm gonna say el tema, maybe everyone should be muted. Cuando yo diga la pregunta, then everyone goes off. Now, for example, I'm gonna give it to you now, Dylan, so you can give whatever opinion you have. I'll go like this, and it goes.
Oh, so you can just start muting people right, left and right. I was saying that I'm an RPG guy. Like I have Legend of Zelda, I'm Nintendo, I play Final Fantasy 7, 9, 10, 14, 15. Anything RPG, anything JRPG. I've been Persona multiple times. Any Pokemon game. I mean, I love JRPG.
So
Nice.
yeah, so perfect. So that's perfect. So we have an RPG guy. Guys, this is Francis. Francis
Yo.
is the guy.
What's up?
Hey,
Yep.
what's up, guys?
Oh,
Yo!
Francis is
Got a white boy.
Deja la bulla.
Francis is adventure. So tú me entiendes? He's playing a Returnal and stuff like that. So what would they go like? The whole base is to just kind of have all of us develop our skills in our area and kind of have a fan base behind it, but as a group. For example, someone that doesn't like RPG might be like, you know what? Let me follow Francis because I know this game is coming out, and Francis kind of like plays adventure games. He's gonna give the best feedback. When it comes to RPG, it's like, yo, Dylan is the guy. You know, I'm just here to be funny, to talk shit, and to piss some of y'all off. So it'll be good for Rick.
AKA Phoenix.
Everyone is gonna have their turn to bring in
Yo,
a
does anybody else?
game you guys want to talk about. ¿Tú me entiendes? So, like I said, we could go as far as we have an hour. I think.
Yo, is he breaking up or is it just me?
You bring
Ese es tuyo, bro.
Felix.
So I think the podcast should be an hour, and an hour at least we should develop it. We should break it down right now into different temas. ¿Tú me entiendes? So let's say everyone, if we're not discussing a video game in general, we're not gonna talk about a whole hour about Mario, obviously. Like I think we could cover a whole Mario thing in like 15 minutes, maybe 20, right? So let's say an hour is 20 minutes, hour is 60 minutes, we do 20 minutes, 3 topics, right? So for example, let's say topic number 1, Mario, whoever brings that up. Topic number 2 should be any game that's out now. Like, all right, a game that just came out this and this and this and that is so. Go check it out. But we can't suggest something if we haven't played it. So I was thinking that the second segment should be that, and we should always have every PlayStation Free Game Plus that come out. We should definitely have that information.
Mm-hmm.
So like every month we'll have that segment. Like, you know what? This month on PlayStation Plus, they got they got a Battlefield 5. You guys, guys download it. We're gonna be playing that soon or whatever the case is. Or this and this and this and that. And this game is out. It's out. It's a car game. I hate car game. I don't even know why that shit's out. Ni modo que está gratis, So everybody's always
robarlo para eso.
yeah, like eso no sirve. Like I want that. If VH1 is playing a game and that nigga say eso es una mierda, I want him to say esta vaina no sirve. Que quiera gastar 35 pesos que compre ese juego. And we'll have someone be like, no, pero I like it, este y lo otro. Felix is gonna be our bad guy.
You know that, Felix. Oh,
You
yeah.
could say the baby, and Felix is gonna be like, wow, habían dos. Y tú salvaste a uno. Tenía que bajar y salvarlo los dos. Like just to piss you off. So know that when the cameras is on, is that. So everyone has to have their identity. ¿Tú me entiendes? Someone could always be positive.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, no, ese juego va a salir. Sí, el que más fe tiene. Todavía no ha salido, Mario Party 8 y tú estás pensando de que en otra vaina. So we should have everyone like everyone should pick something that like, you know what, I'm gonna be that guy. But always discuss that before. Because I have one of my boys that's gonna go in when we're playing, and nosotros vamos a quillar tanto that he's literally like gonna start crying live. Like, no, loco, eso mi amigo, loco, mira cómo te habla. And he'll leave, and I'm like, yo, let's go back out and pick him up, because, va a llorar, and he'll have his mom come in, Tacho, que te juega, ahí está llorando, dime, but it's all part of the live, it's all part of the game thing, and it's just so we could grow. And like I said, since we're a priority, la gente no va a llegar. Because, once I start putting my videos up of me cursing, people are going to start following. I already have people lined to give a tournaments,
Yeah.
So right now they want to do an Apex tournament. They're giving $100. They just want me to promote it. So we're like, yo, Apex tournament coming up. Join it, no cuesta nada,
Yeah.
Any of those people could be in first place, que después cae la conexión y ustedes ganan. So it's just a fact of joining it, and then the tournaments van a traer mucha gente. Pero like I said, como nosotros vamos a ser prioridad en el canal, it's always good for us to have clips. So we'll show how you can go. Everyone should get Athena here. So Athena helps you kind of like bring todos los clips que tú haces. Si tú mataste un malo, ese pedacito yo te lo guardan. It goes to your email, tú lo bajas, tú lo mandas. Yo, checa, se pasó Mini Moreno con esta matada. Ya la gente no está viendo. Entonces ya cuando la gente vea la expectativa van a querer que uno suba el clip de ellos. And we'll do it too, because ¿qué pasa? Así se riega la voz and we all grow. Next thing you know, we have people following on our channel. Next thing you know, like la gente está loca con el podcast de nosotros. And it's like, yo, these are the guys. And next thing you know, we're just playing video games 2-3 days a week. And this is what pays our bill.
Yeah, that'd be dope, yeah.
So let's go over the topics which you have.
Like what games we want to see for next gen.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's
we
lacking right now with
planning-
games.
I know what.
Next or the overall?
Next gen? You mean?
I mean, this
gen?
PS5 and Xbox, yeah.
Well, obviously GTA 6.
Okay, no hay juego ahora de verdad.
Everybody's waiting for GTA 6
Yeah, GTA 6.
for like 8 years already.
It's gonna be exclusive first on the PlayStation.
All right, that game coming on. What else?
Elevate.
What's
up? ¿Cómo está?
They always on like releasing like, accessories for like
Yo, Ivan, can you hear me?
PS5 and shit like that.
Yeah, perfect.
So we're talking about the topics for the next podcast or like the rundown of every show?
Yeah, like the rundown. Like, expect this to happen. Like, all right. I just want to kind of have a little bit of everything, like un rundown. Así, cuando cada quien busque los temas, por ejemplo, that was good with accessories. VH1 me dice, "Wey, salió una accessory nueva." I don't, VH1, since you come up with it, you think you can take on that?
Yeah, like any gadgets.
Any accessory that come out, you have a little clip. Boom. This is the thing. It has to be también para la página de Instagram. So, for example, if the new console came out, you say, "Wey, salió esto para el PlayStation 5, pero en español. You know, salió esta vaina para el PlayStation 5. ¿Cuánto te creen? Está muy caro, 65. Like, I want you to be funny about it, but informative. You know, accessory VH1. That's good.
Chequea si con cupones y gato.
I want to be able to say, ¿qué salió nuevo hoy, papá? You know, ¿por qué estás robando ahora de VH1? You know,
El control de carrozado del PS5.
Yeah, it's like $10 more than the black one.
Nah, wait until you're able to open the PS5 and do all
Cosmic
this
red,
shit.
bro. Cosmic red.
Si Feli lo compra, va a matar menos.
Eso all right, a VH1 got accessory. Next game comes.
Feli, sonríe un poco, Feli, mi amor.
Yeah, he's like frozen.
Mi amor, sonríe un poco, mi amor.
What else? I'm gonna say old school, but I kind of like always want to bring a game that we can talk about every
You
second.
could do a
Jackbox.
topic of Sonic versus Mario. Which one you guys prefer?
Yeah, that's good. That's good. Like stuff like that.
Yeah, Sonic es más rápido. Tiene mejor película que Mario.
So,
You know?
how about we call that? Going over old school games.
Yeah, I like that. Going over.
Like a retro remembrance. We talk about the retro games we like about.
Retro. Remember.
Just to talk about people's opinions about roguelike games, because old games is a pain in the ass.
Oh, like Returnal. That game is fucking.
Yeah, like
it's a
that.
good
Dead
game.
Cells. Dead Cells is fucking crazy, son.
Yo lo devolví.
I urge y'all to play Dead Cells. Y'all will cry.
Yo lo devolví.
Call of Duty, they update and the lobbies, they're still fucked up.
No, yo tengo miedo porque every update for Call of Duty me borra el maldito juego.
Yo, yeah,
Another topic should be what kind of hard drive you have for
Listen
Call
to
of
this.
Duty.
I haven't played for a good month, and I'm like, yo, I'm finally gonna get on. I get on just to reinstall everything.
Bro, that shit
Yeah, it's
happened
un
to
lío,
her.
bro.
Bro, that shit was
Happened to
wild.
me.
Yo no quise jugar para
Bro,
Battlefield 5 por lo menos.
I left it overnight, and then the next day, because it wasn't there. So I had to do it again.
Bro, that shit's so retarded, son. Call of Duty be stupid on that shit.
What
Like
else?
Wilder, my partner in Battlefield.
Probalo, cacoñema.
Hey,
That, like, vaina que quilla. Like,
We should talk
things that
about
get you mad.
games stuck in development hell. Games that take fucking years that still haven't come out that we're still waiting for.
That's
GTA
GTA. Yo,
GTA 6. Because they stay making GTA 5 for
ah,
every single
nigga,
console.
ella tiene 7 años since
Mano,
probably the
GTA
PS2.
5 ya salió para el teléfono.
Yo, it's been 3 consoles already. PS3,
No, so
PS4.
we got
They made
GTA 6,
GTA 5 for all consoles.
Hey, replay value on that
Bully
shit.
2 we've
Wow.
been waiting for fucking
So
forever.
wow.
Bro, they even, like, I think they
They
fucking
remake Grand Theft
remade-
Auto for all consoles. PS3, PS4, y hasta PS5.
I love when y'all start talking about the topics y todavía no hemos hecho podcast. Yo espero que sea así mismo.
Bueno, yo, sabes que
Ah,
español.
yo pensaba que este era el podcast.
No, pero estamos practicando, so that's good, you know.
We'll do one segment so we can kind of like go, you know, like let's see how it goes with that.
You know that shit's gonna go off the rails, right?
Huh?
It's gonna go off the rails, right? You're like 20 minutes of this topic, and it's gonna be 45 minutes later.
It's gonna go fast.
That's good. That's good. I mean, I'll be moderating, so you'll know when you see this, it means you're almost coming to an. Well, I don't know if that works because then you're gonna be like in and out. So that don't work. So you know we'll have a sign. You know, I should have a what's that thing? Well, this is the sign when you gotta wrap it up.
Like the Oscars, you getting the Oscars, like when they play you off and you're talking too long.
Ponen la musiquita.
Yeah, I also want to talk about like fighting games, like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Like, there's a huge
Yes, sir.
community for fighting games.
I love
And
that.
actually, I be following this page where they host like tournaments, like Street Fighter tournaments, and it's like it gets
Street
crazy
Fighter.
as hell. So like we can even host one of our tournaments of our own.
Yo, when
You know
that
what I
Smash
mean?
Brothers tournament, son, that's a game that everybody could join.
Yo, my guy.
Tell him, Dylan, tell him.
Here.
Yo con Kirby solamente.
Yo, my guy,
Dylan ready. Dylan
I
ready, look at that.
You guys know that me and Francis is always me, and we like beat the shit out of all our friends.
Yo,
Wait, what
Ivan,
game?
in Smash.
Smash.
Hi, mijo. A new challenge has appeared. El táctico, prepárate.
He's good.
He
Actually.
had,
What is
You don't
character?
need more info here, bro.
he had the record of 2 broken remotes.
Yeah,
So that's how much.
doing it.
Not only do we win, it's how we win, and how under the skin we got on everybody.
Listen, you.
Like, hey,
Listen,
we'll come into
truer
battle.
words have never been spoken. Truer words have
Mira
never
esa
been spoken.
Even Lewis knows I'm one of the best Smash players in how we do.
Yeah,
That's
he
my
is.
shit.
Yeah.
Bueno, vamos a tener un versus entonces.
Tenemos que hacer un
Oye,
corito.
the thing is, definitely, yo, mira, definitely do a Smash Bros. Tournament because Smash Bros. Is for everybody, all skill levels. It's still fun. It's crazy shit. It's Smash.
Block, ni daba trompa esa que
La
There's
trompada de Call of Duty. Es un fighting game.
They can punches only.
Le
Literally
lleva los
punch.
tacos, todo.
Well, you know what?
Oh, Ivan.
Clip of the week.
Robarlo, ¿y la cámara? ¿Qué te pasa?
Well, he's using a calculator or some shit.
Ya, la calculadora.
Hey.
Que se da la escuela, el TI 84, whatever they call that shit.
So I got exclusive.
TI-82.
because,
O ese mismo, que tú sabes, the models and shit, tú sabes.
Dime,
Man, I'm the
Robert.
nerdy one, cuz.
so I got exclusive content.
Pero baila, habla como un hombre.
I got exclusive content of Gran Turismo 6 because Mazda is helping Gran Turismo
On you.
building that game. Since we're the fastest, we own the car, they give us exclusive details about that game.
Ya,
Robert,
First,
oye, el Pokémon no ha empezado, ya no lo van a tumbar. De que enseñando vaina exclusive.
Cuidado con eso.
they can right here.
Copyright, you know it.
Yo,
Pero
facts.
while
The next day you're gonna see a cease and desist letter de una vez.
yo, they'll ban that nigga right away. Se puede llevar.
And we can do I got the VR, so we can do VR too as well.
Ah, Roberto, tú eres fino.
So we have a chat here. That's dope. I just noticed that. I saw
Yeah, I
it.
got the
but
VR too. We could definitely do something with that.
Yeah, I got one too.
we could definitely reviewing games.
There was a VR game that's like really fucking realistic that you could even throw the fucking the empty magazine at fucking somebody and still kill him with it.
Más daña la televisión, tú haciendo eso aquí.
Which one? It's like stick figures, right?
Nah, it's not stick figures. It's actual thing. I forget the name. I think it's called a pavilion or something or
Se llama,
for something.
se llama Rompetelo.
Let's vamos a ver si tenemos two more. Give me more of this.
Dylan,
Yo.
Jackbox.
Go ahead.
Jackbox 2.
Oh, yeah.
Like 3 of them, 3 Jackboxes. That's like for everybody.
Es lo que está hablando. Porque si él va a estar parte de esto, que esté parte de esto.
Es que estoy haciendo dos mismas cosas a la misma vez. Tú sí me ves tranquilo a mí. Tú me ves tranquilo a
Este
mí.
prefiere matándose, me nota que uno...
Porque si él me dice, yo, ven, apúntame, pero no, dime, bicho, que tiene la mano.
We could do things that get you mad in video games.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
That's where that's general.
That's true. Yo, run a Jackbox game, son. Nigga, like 20, like 50 heads could play that shit at the same time.
Like, you ever play on San Andreas?
Yeah.
Con todo jugaba multiplayer. Si tú te ibas muy lejos, la cámara se ponía
Oh, like it gets mad wide and shit, yeah.
negra. Y tú no podías hacer nada.
I remember.
That was the worst shit. Coño, acércate junto, coño, mamá huevo.
Yeah, you couldn't be apart.
So we could also have clip of the week. Remember, because now I'm able to share the screen. So if we have clip of the week, I could always kind of go over here.
Look at Discord.
And,
Feli muriéndose.
and also we could do this where we go over.
Feliz se durmió ya.
Diablo, increíble, loco. For example, if right now Francis is live playing, we could all kind of be in the live, and the podcast could be about that if it's a game release. You know what I mean? Like, okay, salió Street Fighter. It's gonna be our review for Street Fighter, and these guys are gonna be playing. So right now we're all watching one of our lives with a public, and we're also talking shit. Ay, loco, pues tú no sirves, claro que el juego no. El juego está bueno, que no sirve.
Yeah, that sounds good.
You know, and we could also Merlin said, we could also on the tournaments, we could also host them just like this. Have 2 people host the tournament because aquí la vaina bacana is we could literally watch any one of us play anything that we do. It's gonna be there, and then when the fan find out about it that we're live, it's gonna be even better.
Mhm.
You know, like this is what literally we'll be doing. You know.
Alright, my question is, how the fuck we get this link to people?
The link is gonna be available on the
Like the swipe up on Instagram.
Because
Yeah.
you know how hard it is to people to get them to do anything.
Yeah, so the link is gonna be on all of our swipe up, and you know it's a Monday thing, so they're gonna know where to go. Plus, when we're live, we're gonna be live on Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube.
Yeah.
So those people are gonna also join us.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
True, I forgot.
so I want us to be big on Twitch and YouTube. I want those two, you know, to like kind of be the focus, because we'll be like back and forth on those. You know,
Mira,
I think it's gaming one. So.
Y ella está entretenido. ¿Qué es lo que está pasando ahí? Trompa.
So that's the dope part, you know, like we'll be doing that for ourselves, like nosotros mismos.
Oh shit.
And like we'll review like clip of the week, you know. For example, like I was saying, you guys can find a clip and you download it, you want to share it, and you know we'll go over it over here as well. This just for that was just to me to show you guys.
Kind of like
I have.
Este malo también. Eli.
Like we can have los malos de la semana. Hey.
Feli número uno.
Liga, ayer, ganamos otro recorrido.
Feliz va a ser el único mandando videos.
Pero aquí falta gente. No, like eventually we'll come across videos, and since we're gonna be putting ours, y yo le voy a decir a los fanáticos que manden los de ellos, so we'll put it in compilation somehow.
Hey, we roast them live. That'll be fun.
Yeah, that's the point. That's the point. You know, and eventually from here we'll take clips from here, and that's the things that we're gonna be promoting. Like, you know, like for example, if someone says something funny or something important, boom, we take that little clip, and that's what goes. Oh, hey, lo que pasó esta semana en el podcast.
So, question: what are we gonna call the group? Because you know you have people like an achievement hunter. They all have their individuals, or people who play like the VR. They're called like the boys. Like obviously individually we have our own shit. Like, you know, Johnny How We Do, Amini Moreno. But as a group, we should have like a collective name.
Yeah.
When we're all together, like all the boys are streaming, like that whenever they play together, like you know who's online because they have like a collective. Like a part of this group, of part of the boys, it's VR, it's Eddie VR, it's Molly, it's narrator, but like a part achievement hunter, it's like Michael, all those people. So we should find out like a group name. So when we are all live together, you'd be like, the group is online. It'd be like, oh shit, all the people are there, and we can all think like they can expect to see like me, Johnny, Vic, everybody, Merlin, like a way for people to know like this is us when we're all together. Granted, it may not be like a company name, but it's us.
So we have to come up with two. I think we could come up with both. We could come up with both names. However y'all want to do it. I wouldn't leave it like that, but if let's talk, let's see it, because the whole thing is to have like Manito Gaming be the face. Like, all right, this is what is under this that podcast, and inside the podcast or whatever group we want to call ourselves. But you know, I want it so because I have other stuff coming. Like Dylan, I'm gonna be going to your setup, and I'm gonna interview you with a lot of questions that I have here, and then that's gonna be like another segment, part of Manito's gaming. You know, I also have what's it called? Another crap where I like hear everybody's story or how gaming saved their lives. You know, so I'm gonna have a segment with this, so the channel can not only be the podcast and us gaming. So now when people be like, "Yo, I saw Mini Moreno's setup," I was feeling that. And he got that, this and this and this and that. And now a gamer relates to your setup, and they can hit you up. Yo, what kind of thing you running on? Now you met another person, you have a new fan, and you tell everybody like, yo, Manito's Gaming, you know, you find this is us. Aquí que estamos todos los malos. So collectively, vamos a ayudarnos a bueno, you know, because it'll be dope. So yes to both of that.
I fucked with that conversation topic you just came up with. How has gaming saved your life? Because me being in the military, gaming is all I had when it came to like the PTSD that I'm suffering, all that shit. I fucked with that topic.
It's like I said, like gamers are cool people. We're just frowned upon because the geek side only comes out, you know. But regardless, outside of that, you know, it's just a matter of making it cool, making it like, yo, ese tigre es bacano. Oh yeah, he's a gamer. Like, no fucking way. Oh, tigre tiene unos Jordan, ese tigre anda en un Ferrari. This is
It's not some weird dude in the basement anymore.
That's not it. That's a
Nope.
that dude is gone.
That's true.
All right. Okay. I thought I was missing somebody. So I have for the whole Manito Gaming umbrella, it's pretty much us setting up the basic for what we don't have in the Latino community. We don't have a ninja. Why? Hay uno que es mejor que él, pero no tiene la exposure, no sabe hacerlo. So our job is just to kind of unite all of us. That's why everything is in Spanish, and then when you get a start, queda tu inglés, está bien. So, but I want to build it for us Latinos. Vuelvo y lo digo because it's like, ¿cuántos tigres ni hablan y tienen que 70,000 gente siguiendo? ¿Tú me estás diciendo a mí que uno de nosotros no puede hacer eso?
No me está funcionando a mí, ¿no?
¿O cuántas veces información de un videojuego y en ese videojuego no tienen que ver lo que dicen en inglés o ponerle los subtítulos? Pero si yo tengo a Dylan o a Francis o Murray, el nuevo Street Fighter está bueno, cómprelo. Lo pasé la noche entera jugando, cosas que no me gustaron de eso, cosas que me gustaron de eso. ¿Tú me entiendes? Otro, ya la gente está diciendo, ok, salió este juego, déjame ver si yo lo quiero comprar. Let me go to Manitos Game. Because they could go to Twitch, pero en Twitch no hay nadie en español. ¿Tú me entiendes? Pero they go to Manitos Gaming y dice, oh shit, VH1 está jugando el juego ya, déjame ahí. Y abajo de VH1 en el podcast dice, oh, ¿qué me gusta de este juego? ¿Qué no me gusta de este juego? Ya la gente va diciendo, ¿quiénes son esta gente? Oh shit, pero and like that, uno va creciendo. Because once they see that we can do it and they want a little piece of them in our channel, they're going to come for it. They're going to send their piece. And by the time we put up their piece, because we have so many, nosotros que estamos aquí, estamos promocionados, and our page has got 50, 40,000 seguidores. So we're the thing. And now it's like, yo, Dylan is playing, nigga, tonight. Like, I want to see that. Like, yo quiero ver eso. No quiero perder. Everyone has to talk, everyone has to entertain their audience, y tiene que hacerlo de la manera que sea relativo con el juego, because eso es lo que va a hacer crecer y van a buscar otra gente. So it's just that. It's just that. I think we've been doing that already. Nosotros toditos jugamos. Nosotros toditos de todo. ¿Tú me entiendes? So it's just a matter of keep doing what we're doing. Right. So this is everything. The podcast. Go ahead.
Sorry. Since this is a big group, right? And I'm a quiet one, and you're gonna be the moderator. Try to encourage people like me and Merlin's. I'm gonna name him because he hasn't said it. Right?
No, you're exactly right.
So
I think it's gonna work out though. Like, you got to feel it,
So no, I have no worry on that because this is where I'm gonna get to. So Monday 8 p.m. Everybody's good with that, right?
What you said?
Yep.
Monday 8 p.m.
Yeah, Monday 8 p.m. That's fine.
All right, so that's when we're gonna aim to do the podcast for 1 hour. Perfect. All right. So, how we're gonna do this is gonna try to keep it as simple as possible. This question a part of something else, but I'm gonna use this question to kind of go over how we will be discussing everything and how will we talk. For example, once I lay the topic, we're going whoever's here to the left. So go to your left. How we do?
What happened?
Put your left hand up. So we're going on that side. So that's how we'll be talking, right?
Yeah.
If you don't have nothing to say, you could just be like, no tengo nada que decir.
Okay.
Or you could just go how we try to wait till your turn so we don't speak over each other.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. So we will have a gusto one to keep going though.
Yeah, that sigue próximo. Like, I don't have nothing to say. I doubt it, but that's how I know I'll have everyone say on something or on a topic. If you want to be the first, just kind of raise your hand, just like, yo, But let's try to keep it quiet as possible and the area quiet.
The gaming dog.
El audio, ya yo pueda más o menos ponerlo en Instagram, Spotify, or whatever. People can listen to while they're driving or whatever the case might be. All right. So I'm going over this list. This is pretty much the list that I'll be using for la entrevista that I'm going to be doing soon. So if I ask, all right, guys, today I brought up the topic en español, obviously. Let's do it in Spanish.
Breaking your own rules.
Okay. de todos los juegos que hay en el mundo, es difícil, porque yo pienso que a uno como jugador le gusta jugar lo que sea. Digo al jugador, hay jugadores que no juegan lo que sea. Por ejemplo, mis 5 juegos favoritos. Así que prepárense. Para mí, Mario, cualquiera. ¿Tú me entiendes? No puedo olvidar de 007. I like 007. That was my thing.
GoldenEye.
GoldenEye. Like GoldenEye.
007.
That was weird, but I was big on Gears of War. Gears of War is probably number 1 if I have to put them in order. You know? Then after that, I will say Mario Party because, you know, and Grand Theft Auto. Those are my top 5.
Which Grand Theft Auto?
I mean, El Andrea, that's my favorite one. That's when the whole 3D started.
So what are your top 5?
Call of Duty. I would say GoldenEye. I was a big fan of GoldenEye. Sonic Adventure 2, the one with Shadow, he's Sonic. And the other two, no sé.
You still undecided about those, right?
Yeah, the other two, yeah.
E2VH.
Oh, MLB The Show for sure. I like Dominican. I play baseball.
MLB The Show.
Sí.
So specifically, not like my franchise.
Okay.
I'll say Vice City. GTA Vice City.
I forgot about this one.
SmackDown. Yo, there was a SmackDown for PS2. I don't remember.
I mean, without Ninja
Just
Turtle.
bring it. SmackDown, just bring it. That was a shit.
Was it that one?
It was
I don't know.
Here Comes the Pain, Just Bring It, and there was
I
the
think
one
it
for
was
Raw.
I think it was Just Bring It. That game was really good.
That you could ride the motorcycles and shit.
Yeah, you could get out and fight backstage.
La
Y romper
pasola.
ventana. Damn. Call of Duty. Maybe, I think Modern Warfare 2 was out of all of them. That was the best one.
GTA 3 is my favorite.
I didn't even put Call of Duty in my list, and I'm a big fan. ¿Y tú, Fran?
Espérate, que no he terminado.
Faltan 3 dedos.
Ok, que como tiene los dedos gorditos, tú la masa yo.
Yo,
This is what I'll be doing. So,
Va feliz calling me. Hold up.
Battlefield Bad Company 2. Y'all ever play that?
Just open the link.
Battlefield Bad Company 2. I haven't.
Oh, okay, I got you.
I was never a big fan of Battlefield. I don't
Ivan,
know.
Felix
And the
to
fifth
Adam.
one, I don't know. It's hard.
What was that, Johnny?
Felix to Adam. He's there.
I don't see him on the chat. He has to click on the link.
Yo le dije, dijo que estaba ahí. He hang up now, so I don't know.
Dile que entre otra vez.
Él va a parar, está haciendo esta vaina de McDonald's que no tiene el wifi prendido.
McDonald's. Hello?
2K.
Hey, Johnny, te va a bloquear, te va a bloquear.
He said that he don't see it. He's in the backstage, dice.
I see people here, but he's not popping up. Everyone's
Oye,
popping up.
tú lo que vas a tener que hacer es invitar a Feli a tu casa y que esté ahí contigo.
No, aquí va a haber un grupo de game, aquí.
No, él se atreve a decir, pero que yo estoy aquí en el lobby. Y no por aquí la vaina.
He said he's watching him, pero I don't know.
Yo te veo, tú no me ves. Yo te veo.
He's an audience. He's an audience, maybe.
Yo no sé.
I don't see him. Last person I have.
Vítalo. I don't know what to do. I'm not the host.
Okay, look, I have he's not here. Let me put the thing on the chat again. Mandó para Twitter. So yeah, a lo que entra no lo coja otra vez, Javi tú. Dale.
Nigga, yo, tú eres el peor, papá.
Clap it up, Felix.
Nigga, I've been in backstage for like a half an hour, nigga.
You were getting a COVID test.
You have a backstage?
Yes, it's a backstage there. I've been waiting for your stupid ass at me, nigga. Yo aquí hablando, nigga, I'm over here talking. I'm thinking I'm in the fucking thing.
He was taking the COVID test.
Backstage? I don't know that. I know there was a backstage.
I'm like, yo estoy hablando como if I'm in the podcast, nigga. I'm into the conversation and everything, nigga.
Y no le estás haciendo caso,
I'm backstage.
No van a dejar VH1 decir la última.
Que se vaya para el carajo, VH1.
2K. Toda la 2K. Toda la 2K. Yo eso lo que yo me jugué era 2K.
2K, okay.
Ya yo no veo, ¿no?
All right, dale, in your top 5.
Who's next? Me? Oh yeah, I'm to the right, to the left. Top 5. Tiene que ser Legend of Zelda. That's always my favorite. Ocarina of Time. Top rated game of all time. Top rated game of all time. Has the highest Metacritic score. You'll go like 14 times, 100%. Legend of Zelda off a rip. Oh wait. GTA, all the GTA San Andreas 4, Liberty City, el first dominicano que era el protagonist was in Ballad of Gay Tony con Luis Lopez. Estaba comiendo mangú en toda esa vaina. Speaking Spanish, when you hit him with a car and he gets a coño and you fall. That was between that one and Dom from Gears of War were the first 2 Dominicans I've ever seen in a game, other than like MLB, because obviously we there.
Mm-hmm.
That was fun. Wait, they were Dominican? You lied.
There was a Dominican
GTA. So you got Dom. Dom was a Dominican. It said in his background. Dom was the first Dominican character as a video game character.
I missed that.
And then the other guy.
I was like crazy big on Gears. Like
His name was Dom Santiago. He was the first Dominican character. First Dominican character.
Oíste, Félix. Oíste, Félix.
You know what?
No tienen, loco. Esta gente no tiene.
Anytime backstage otra vez.
I don't know. There's tickets que están backstage. Like, talk on the chat if you backstage, I guess.
Hey, aquí no podemos dar high five. Damos high five.
So what else?
Feel weird.
For me, I play a lot of games. Like I play a lot of different games. Like Persona 5 is one of my top favorite games because it's like Pokemon, but it's more.
That was for the Vita too, right?
Really. What happened?
That was for the Vita, right? The PlayStation Vita.
Nah, Persona 5 is for the PlayStation 4.
So now I've had an idea. If you're not gonna say anything, just kind of mute yourself. So like that, when you want to talk, just unmute and unmute it. Like that will know that you want to say something.
Okay.
So now that like going in and out, and I'm like, ooh, that's it right there.
Yo no sé qué carajo pasa on my end, bro. This shit keeps kicking me out, bro.
My fault. ¿Tú supiste que Gears of War el primer dominicano en un video game? ¿Cuál fue el de Puerto Rico? Tómate tu tiempo porque no hay.
No te preocupes que ya mismo Bad Bunny lo va a hacer.
Hey, Fortnite.
Bad Bunny's gonna be in the next WWE.
He's gonna be in the next WWE.
His character's gonna be there. There you go.
Hey,
ese tema está bueno. We gotta bring that up.
Tag Team Championship con Booker T.
El último boricua que estaba en un juego fue un side character en GTA 4 y fue la loca Elizabeth que estaba haciendo cocaine.
Oh,
wow. Se pasa.
Hey, and we do come out. Porque la bandera de nosotros sale en Spider-Man, cabrón.
Ah, ¿verdad? Miles Morales.
Miles Morales, papi, somos los duros.
And en MLB sale, tú sabes, el equipo de Santo Domingo, sale el equipo de Boricua, Venezuela.
The World Baseball Classic, toda esa vaina.
Y papá, el juego de pelota de Baez, papá. MLB with Baez.
Pero vale, tiene un BP, ¿por qué no tiene la cámara?
Baile no lo dejan prender la cámara.
Ay, diablo.
Porn, papá, porn.
I think the fourth one would have to be Pokemon. Pokemon Red, Blue, Green, first few games I used to play. Que todos estaban jugando. You know, we would trade Pokemon. Call of Duty has to be up there because it's the one game that got us all together. We used to play Call of Duty all the time. It's like one of those things that you remember jugando con la familia, esa vaina. And Smash Brothers. I love fighting games. That's hard for me to pick because Street Fighter 4 was one of my favorite games. Fucking Blaze Blue was a good game. You had fucking Tekken, esa vaina, but Smash Brothers, it's so easy for everybody to play. Los muchachos pueden jugar, los viejos, and they still beat ass somehow. You know, they're home, but like it's one of those games that you can play fuck up and just beat the shit out of people. Mario Kart's also up there because you know Mario Kart, jugando esa vaina, that shit destroys relationships.
Good take.
That was fun though. That was dope. That's good. What Dylan said, always when you speak, try to get more information. You know, don't just be like, oh, a mí me gusta Mario, tú sabes.
Yeah.
You know, a mí me gusta Mario, fue el primer juego que yo jugué. Después de una vez que yo no jugué. So, okay, that's That's pretty much the flow of everything. So, ¿me entiendes? Like, I'll be putting in the topics. Everybody just have your mic muted. And, you know, I know exactly where we'll be left off. So, for example, si ya ese tema está creciendo, you know, I'll go back and be like, you know, for me, el primer juego que yo jugué fue en Super Nintendo, fue Street Fighter, you know? Yo tuve que esperar en una línea en Santo Domingo, en una casa que era la única que tenía luz en ese entonces, y el único Nintendo estaba ahí. So we had to like sentar, pararnos ahí de lado, esperar. Y cuando yo miré, lo que estaba jugando era la cinta de baseball. Remember que los muñecos se movían toda la misma vez. When you go left, baseball 2020, I think it was. So that was that for me. What was your first game, Felix?
Yeah.
My
first game was yeah, get it? You don't hear me?
Sí, sí. ¿Y qué?
Nah, my first game had to be on the 60. This shit's mad slow, bro. On 64, it had to be the 007, the James Bond.
James Bond, nice.
Yeah.
Yo,
no, I mean, James Bond, you know,
lag is so bad.
Estaba en la casa de mi novio, you know, that's what I mean. ¿Qué me pasó ese día?
Bro, I'm having this shit is bad, nigga.
Felix el malo.
Felix,
hasta el internet.
The worst day en este ensayo. Primero la computadora, el teléfono está envenenado.
Ese está en EOA otra vez.
Pues sí, Robaile, what was your favorite game?
Nigga, the phone is...
My favorite game, James Bond. That was the first one, 64.
Yeah.
What is the other one? The F-Zero X. You ever hear about that game? It's like a space.
Oh, for 64? Yeah.
Yeah, that's my favorite one, man.
The one with the little speed things on the side, que si tú te pegabas, te quitaba vida la vaina.
Yeah.
F-Zero with Captain Falcon, the first, one of the first game.
That was a good game. And then PlayStation 2, Gran Turismo, and then, you know, Call of Duty. That's what I say. Call of Duty and Battlefield. But Nintendo 64, man, I wish I can bring it back. And I played one of them a long time ago. What is that? Like a GameCube, the 18-wheeler with the truck. You know, that was pretty good.
Oh,
too.
the racing game?
No, it's like a truck. You hold cargo from one point to another, and they used to have it in an arcade machine too, as well.
That's even worse.
Time out.
De eso, ¿dónde está ese juego? Eso es cuando ese es lo que uno juega cuando se porta mal.
El castigo.
Yeah, look it up.
18-wheeler.
What's it called?
UPS simulator.
18-wheeler.
18-wheeler.
The only one that bought that game for a while. They can look at the sale history. Yeah. $2 pesos for a while.
You know when your kid behaves. Wow, bye. Pásame ese. Los carros.
Felix que lo agregue.
Ese es el greatest hits.
Venga, Dios mío.
Así que me mataron.
Arcade, that was an arcade game.
Yo, I don't know what's good with this shit today, bro.
That was an arcade game.
Hold on.
Yo, pero yo dije 07, bro.
Espérate, que tú no te estabas oyendo. So, salimos pan de, ¿cómo que se llama? Este amigo tuyo que está ahí. Que ese era el juego favorito de él.
Yo, pero Robaile está hablando de los 18-wheelers, bro. That shit on Facebook, cabrón, hay gente que es like 2,000 people watching somebody drive a fucking truck.
Yeah, no, yo lo he visto. Yeah, now I remember.
I mean, that's the old one, but there's a new one right now. But a lot of people are streaming on Facebook.
Yeah, on Facebook, yeah, it's true. De que la gente de que jugando, oye, un juego de camionero, oye.
Feli que se prepare que va a jugar ese juego otro día. ¿Cuánto tiene Facebook? Feli, ¿cuánto dinero cae en Facebook?
He's watching a video que él puso ahí.
And knife.
This is the game.
No, but it's
I saw it on the table. On the
it's a
dining
newer game though, man. That shit. Hay gente que lo hace and they get paid and everything in the game. It's like real life trucking, nigga, in a fucking
Yeah,
game.
mira la 181 ahí.
Ese es el crobrón, el crobrón.
But this is all right. Oh, there's
Nah,
a
but
right.
oh, yeah, like it literally has real maps and real places too. Like it's not
So you're
como un
there.
juego, like it's crazy.
Iran,
More you go.
el que se jugaba mucho también era
Yeah,
Play
Diego.
Net.
Tengo games today, so now we gotta go to sleep.
Nah, it's fine. I don't get on. Lo vemos.
So that's it, pretty much. That was. What do you guys think? That was it. We got an hour here now. We went over everything. Monday's go time. So have your background dope. Know where you're gonna sit. Let people know, like, oye, de 8 a 9.
Vete, regala la
Necesito
cama.
callado aquí. Limpien su sábana, limpien su cama. Los que tienen vainita así.
Y el feliz que no lo pone en el ceiling otra vez.
Headphones, if you could get a dope ass mic, una vaina bacana, set it up like that. So, you could be the difference. It doesn't seem important till it is,
I use this.
So,
Yo, I ain't tell you about my favorite games. It was good.
Ya lo sé. Kipear a Merlin, ¿qué pasó? Mando CBD, después no.
no matter what we talk about, you always feel left out. So always know that. Like,
Let me tell y'all about my gaming experience.
You be like, no, like, just low, like, ese tigre que says the truth, pero calladito. So, ojalá me digan a mí. Merlin dice, and like, if we went, like, I'll be days que vamos a topar 2 topics, and you're not gonna say nothing, and then on the third one, you could be like, si me dejan hablar, porque, ¿tú me entiendes? And you go back to
Si se acuerdan de mí, que yo todavía estoy aquí.
Yeah, I honestly forgot Merlin was here, bro.
juego favorito, so, ¿por qué no me preguntas?
Y like, te cállate, chelo.
Yeah, like, you could just be that guy. Like I said, I like that there's a lot of us.
How we do.
I know that not all of us might make it every Monday, but the more available you are, the more you win, the more charisma you get, and the more people are gonna ask about you. So whatever that you're doing, make sure you do it as professional and as funny as can, because people will be watching. ¿Tú me entiendes? There's gonna be those people where it's like, oye, salió esto, estos tigres saben que lo que, and we'll touch on that topic. Like how we do, make sure you let me know what games are coming out, because tú tienes que traerme, everyone has to bring something every day, every Monday, I'll make a chat, so we could go, Ivan, what about this? I want to talk about that, I want to talk about this. No nos olvidemos de esto. And then on top,
You gotta add friend in the chat.
I'll have what we got here that we went over, and I'll add that to it,
Right.
So like that, everyone doesn't feel left out. We will be bringing that in from time to time. ¿Tú me entiendes? There'll be a day that we might not have enough. We could just, we'll host a live. Like let's say Cibao va a jugar a las 8 el lunes. We'll all the podcast nosotros.
That's gonna be fun, bro.
Cibao, Because if people see that we do that, they will want us like, yo quiero que tengan el coro de very important. What's the name?
Los juegos de Merlin.
Los juegos míos.
Ya, el pobre está sufriendo, bro.
No, pero ya que hablamos del tema,
Yeah.
when I first got into gaming, it was pretty much when the Sega Genesis came out, right? So Sonic was like my favorite game off the bat.
That's my Sonic all day, bro.
I have a few games in Sega Genesis that I love. NBA Jam was one of my favorites. Then when I started, getting the PlayStation 2, started, trying out different games. SOCOM on the PlayStation 2 was one of my favorites. SOCOM 4, love that game. That pretty much kind of like introduced me to Call of Duty. So Call of Duty is definitely up there for me. And obviously, fighting games like Street Fighter 4, like Dylan mentioned, that's one of my favorites. And Marvel vs. Capcom, that's one of my all-time favorite
Ahí yo juego porque te puedes punchar 2 botones.
Also, every time you guys log in with your gamer tag, so people will know you as your gamer tag. they will follow your thing.
Makes sense.
The Twitch tag, it's the same shit almost. But log in as that, so they could just get used to saying, Manito 87, how we do gaming. You know, write it exactly spelled out, so when they gotta follow you, they'll know right away. It's like, hey, ahí.
Maybe we should put the at before the name.
You could exactly. Yeah. Póngalo como es. You know?
Pero porque nosotros, why don't we put our Instagram name and we gotta fix our bios? Yeah, on the bio on our Instagram, we put all our shit.
Like the podcast link.
También.
Like that, we have people follow us on Instagram. We grow our Instagram, and like that, we can put our Twitch or YouTube, our TikTok.
Be ready to have your Instagram like that. We'll go over it because I'll make sure everyone has the same concept. And if you can get a link tree también, so like that, like for example, when you click my Instagram, you got a whole list of everything that I do. Mm-hmm. You know, so you yeah. So like that, I would suggest send your people to Twitch. Because I'd rather you grow on Twitch first than Instagram. Que si tú tienes 10,000 gente en Twitch, ya tú estás cobrando por jugar. Que esas 10,000 gente en Instagram no te van a dar lo mismo que en Twitch.
That's true.
But it's easier to go on Instagram and learn. It's easier to grow on Instagram because there's no benefit as much as there is in Twitch. You know? I do have a designer guy. I have a designer guy that he can do our logos, etc., etc. He does have a price. It's a little, I don't know, so I'm working with him. But I told him that I want this team to have mostly everything free con tiempo. So expect him to make, like he's gonna make my Manito shirts, my Toto esa vaina, and Manito's Gaming is gonna have a website. ¿Tú me entiendes? So if you can take it serious, I don't know how serious you're taking this, but do it like how we do. Because even though I have all the people on my Instagram, 149, those people are gonna go through Manito's Gaming, and then through Manito's Gaming, they're gonna find about you guys. Even though you're working in Manito's Gaming, this is me helping you grow because I have enough people. You should also have your own thing, like how we do has it. I would come across how we do. If he has a fan that likes what he does, that fan that came through me is going to go through him and support both of us. If he's not a fan of people that don't talk and they like adventure, they go to Dylan, a fan, or Street Fighter, se van con Merlin. ¿Me entiendes? Even though they're supporting us in the podcast, they're also supporting our individual channels. Because some people might not like me, or might not like Rich Juan, or might not like Freddy. You know? But si uno se promociona así, we will all grow. And then the day that you are bigger than you know, the Manito, whatever, you can always say and help the same way with other people, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like, you know, there's gonna be people that are gonna be like, yo, I want to meet Fede Grillo, yo, that podcast is hilarious. I follow his shit. And him on his lives, he's hilarious. You know, yo I follow friends, play Eternal, yo me pongo a ver, ese tigre no sirve, pero yo lo apoyo porque me entretiene. You know? Pero te está viendo en Twitch que si están pasando comercial por tu canal, ya tú estás generando. Remember, we're doing this every day, normally free.
Yeah.
The only work that you're doing is going to be coming here on Mondays, and that's it. That's literally what you're doing. And this on Monday va a ser una checha because we're going to put some dope topics. We will never run out of topics. ¿Tú me entiendes? It's all based on gaming. Lo más importante, yo le puedo preguntar a ustedes. ¿Ha usted visto un podcast de gamers en español así como algo que estamos creando nosotros?
No, I haven't.
I haven't, to be honest. I haven't seen nothing like it.
So, si somos los primeros y nos mantenemos consistentes, nosotros vamos a ser los primeros y los únicos.
Everything in Spanish that I see is always about music and.
Hay otros podcasts, hay otras vainas. Remember, por aquí se puede armar más pleito que en otro mundo. Porque yo voy a ser el encargado de eso. Yo voy a decir, usted es una mierda. Cuando usted juegue con Cibao, usted es duro. And I'm going to make sure that Cibao, you better win, because that nigga
lo mejor es malo.
You know? And then we'll go watch the game, Cibao versus so-and-so. I'll even take them to the restaurant that we got access to. Nos sentamos los dos ahí. O lo hacemos por aquí, where we narrate the game. Bien, Cibao, vaya, you know? Like Cibao could come in with his host. Okay, Merlin's going to be a host in Cibao's game versus so-and-so, you know? So most of the time, I'll do everything first. Like that, you guys can see what I'm heading for. And like that, cada vez que la gente vea que yo lo voy a hacer en vivo, they'll come for me, but they'll stay for you guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, oh, hey, vamos a narrar el juego de Cibao. En ese juego yo voy a promocionar, güey, ya tú sabes, esto ha sido cortesía del Green, uno de los mejores. Así que denle su follow. Ahí está, and it'll be that, you know. Si no te juega el juego de pelota, va de ese pane Moreno, que Moreno le gusta jugar, va a tener que dar RPG, va, no una gata de tiempo, tú sabes.
Somos los mejores malos, los mejores malos.
Yo lo que estoy esperando los pleitos.
Lo mejor es malo.
I like that.
Pablo dice que tú eres
Lo
malo.
mejor es malo.
Somos malos.
Pero lo mejor es.
Más big, arriba mejores y abajo malos. That's the logo right there.
A Pablo dice que somos malos.
Dime bien, Sean.
Yo quiero ver los pleitos de la gente de console y PC.
Oh, we could do console war, yeah.
Bro, it's gonna be. You guys see the video.
Xbox versus PS5.
Feli, ¿tú no tienes un PS5?
Para que tú veas.
Hay 3.
Oh, ya ni lo
You
tiene
guys-
todo.
No,
You guys, all right? You guys see where we're going. You guys excited? I'm all on the same page. This is the goal, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
All right. So that's the game. Lo vamos a decir. Lo mejor es malo. Podcast.
Oh,
Yeah, lo mejor es malo.
Yeah, I like that one.
Because
Somos malos.
let's
son
cater to all the players that are horrible. Because habemos más malos que buenos. Bueno, son 5 o 6. Y esos 5 o 6, por más buenos que sean, no son más que los malos.
Yeah.
Nosotros los malos tenemos que unirnos para ganarle a los buenos. ¿Entiendes? Cuando uno de nosotros es bueno, le vamos a hacer una despedida. Señores, vamos a how we do, que ya es demasiado bueno para los malos.
He
Vamos a
runs
sacar de
the,
aquí.
the mascot for when we play Call of Duty because he's always at the bottom of the list.
Pero si la mascota
Right there.
de Feli, lo malo que es.
El papá tuyo en Warzone, papá. Pídeme la bendición.
Also know that when you do something bad, bring it up. Like you know, this week Cleves viene de Feli. Y Feli, loco, yo no sé qué pasó. Mira todo lo que pasó ahí.
Hey.
Like los toyos míos, for example. Hey, I'll throw a grenade with my penis in there. Like, oh shit, my
Es mejor todo. Es mejor todo yo lo ganamos
Lo mejor que
nosotros.
hace Iván es guiar un carro en la agua y matar a todo el mundo.
Tira pa-
We'll go over those clips. If we still have
Y cuando ganamos, el juego lagging, everybody left. Everybody left.
Now we can do
Because everybody
we can do
left.
like Malo of the Week.
The dog glitch.
Yeah, we should do that. That's a good
El
idea.
malo of the week.
The malo of the week, the worst clip.
About yourself with the RPG.
Y que ese entró en el juego y ahí mismo se terminó.
All right. So this is exciting, right? And we'll have this right here. I have this right here.
We just talking about what we can
A lot of shit.
No sabe.
If we have an exclusive,
Yeah.
if we have an exclusive, I'll say it. You know, for example, look, dice,
No, they don't. Pon un Q-tip para que tú veas.
se llama Robuale. Like, let's say Robuale has an exclusive, right? And he doesn't want to say it. Just give me the information. I'll say it and I'll switch the voice.
¿Qué pasó?
Voy a estos tigres que están perqueando.
Está hablando con Pablo. Con Pablo. dice Pablo.
What was that in that box, Ivan?
This. So we'll have this guy come in once in a while and give out exclusive news.
Esos son los LED que
That's
cambian.
dope. That's dope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Era este cabrón que long.
Pepe se llama eso.
El nombre.
Yo sé que les gusta mi nombre. Yo sé que les gusta mi nombre. Hasta Iván.
El mierda. El mierda.
El mierda. This nigga
The
put
mierda of the week.
Nah, I put that for.
Pa' Feli. Pa' Feli.
el mejor del mundo.
Para yo, ese va a ser para cuando yo esté rapeando.
También,
I'm gonna be a video game. So I'm gonna be a video game rapper, and I'm gonna do like songs, so we could use in our background of shit that we come up with here. So like that, these songs we use in our clips, and if these songs go viral, we make money off the song too.
You said.
I know what time.
Feli le están
Porque si se pone a hablar de droga, porque eso, dime. I really don't have anything to say more. I think anything that we have to talk about or we will talk about has to come when we give it a try. You know.
Sounds good.
So are we going live the first time, or are we recording and then we
I feel like we should just go ahead
and wing it.
Fuck it.
Yeah, I feel like we should. I always like the fact that we always go back and be like, yo, look at our first podcast and look at us now. You know, so that's always
I'm with it.
So, yes, sir.
For the live podcast, it's gonna sound kind of stupid, but do we have like a dress code per se? Okay, yeah, I mean,
if you can, just make sure you have a shirt on. And if you have the logo, if you have your brand, wear your brand as full as you can. You know. So try to go for that. Just don't come out shirtless and stuff like that. You know, sure you have.
Yo voy a salir con el pecho sin afeitar.
Yo voy a salir con long.
Tú cállate, cabrón. Nadie está hablando contigo.
O sea, I will post we'll post the swipe up and I'll post it on the thing too as well. You know, I'll have a link tree for the page, and then from there we'll do it. Everyone should have a nice picture also, like somewhere somehow, so like that I could post and introduce everybody on the gram and be like, yo, say what's up to Philly Game. Uno de los malos que duró 2 años para pasar Mario. De hecho, de los this is es uno de los panelistas en los mejores malos podcast, you know?
Yeah.
Because this is all on the construction. I would like to have a logo before Monday, but you know, I'll make something up con Dios adelante. It'll be dope. What I'm taking is Lowe's big, arriba mejor y abajo malo, and then you know, podcast, whatever. I'll figure that out. It'll probably just be some dope writing, but let's go. Oh wait, I actually have one of the banners now. Let me see. No, not a banner. Right. Well, that's dope.
Big thing, guys.
Wow. Oh no, which one?
¿Qué?
Iván, que papi se tú eres
Espera,
malo.
espérate. No, ponlo, yo me echo para acá.
No, I don't like that.
Póngale la cara de Rottweiler, ¿para qué Rottweiler está ahí?
Papá, yo no me llamo Rottweiler, soy Long Pistol. Acuérdense de Long Pistol Long.
¿Tú lo puedes poner en el medio, no?
No me deja moverlo de ahí. Like I'll have that shit is black too.
Yeah, but why I thought you el punto de eso de pagarle esa mierda. I thought you could make all that shit our stuff.
We could. It just gotta organize. So you see it?
Espérate. At this.
So you're gonna have to like change the dimensions of the thing to make space for the logo and shit.
Dale, mira, ese es tu papá, güey.
Pídeme la bendición, lo que tienes que hacer tú.
Hijo mío.
Bésame la mano. Toma. Bendición, papi.
I think the next one. There you go.
Oh, that one works.
Dope.
That one's perfect.
Damn, but I thought when it says live with StreamYard and all that stuff, we could do our own stuff.
Okay, Feli, do you see my logo on the top where Mini Moreno is?
That shit whack as fuck, little ass logo, nigga.
Es que Feli es ciego, coño.
I have to make another one for this. I'll have it ready.
That's what I'm asking you. Esa es la pregunta mía. That logo where it says the streaming yard, whatever. Can we put it our stuff like Lo Malo and all that stuff?
Do you don't see my logo?
You could customize that.
Yo veo tu logo. Lo que te estoy preguntando es where it says when you put the one before that and the StreamYard live show. Can we put Los Mejores Malos podcast?
Sí, igual como yo tengo el logo mío ahí arriba.
Está bien, pero ese logo se ve bien chipper troqui allá arriba.
Oye, entonces te quejas. Sorosasasas.
¿Qué es el problema, loco? Esto va a bloquear.
Hey, yo soy el negativo, ¿verdad?
Can we eat edibles before getting on the podcast?
You guys gotta get used to it. I'm the negative one in this group.
Yo voy a bajar un
Dame
video.
algo, mami.
Shut up, like, cuidado, loco.
¿Qué?
No, Feli tiene mi pelo. güey.
El video tuyo está de lado, because the camera's like this.
La- I got a tripod on the camera.
My neck hurts looking at him like this.
For my.
I got a tripod on this shit.
Alright.
Ahí ya no está
So,
cayendo.
Yeah,
be
this
ready
nigga-
for
Rottweiler está nu ahora mismo hablando con nosotros. That's why he don't got the camera on.
Llevamos 1 hora y media, mira acá. Don't do that. Make sure you have that hour. Yeah, ya llevamos 1 hora y media. I'm gonna make the chat. Monday it is. Let's do it. Let's do it. Y'all wanna do a topic real quick or no? Oh, like let's do it. Let's go live now. Or y'all wait for Monday?
We'll wait for Monday.
No,
get
le vamos a hacer para el
better
lunes, que mañana se trabaja.
Dile que cortarse ya.
Yo tengo visita también.
Peleando y se puso, mira al otro en la cama ya. All right, so Monday it is. I'm gonna make this chat of all of us excited. Let's do this. Vamos a meter mano. Thank you all guys for believing in this. Thank you for coming, taking our time. Let's make something great. This is an open field for us, so let's do what we do best. This is what we do best.
La mierda que somos malos.
So every time cuando terminamos, we should do 5 for everybody to keep going.
Somos malos.
No, right.
Iván,
Iván, dale ahí. Nice, did it.
All right. Later, y'all.
All right, guys.
Later.
Hablamos.